Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in a new space. I'm house sitting at the moment, and it also has got a bit of an echoey sound, so I apologize about that. There's not much I can do about it. But welcome back to another day of Everyday May. I hope I'm still going strong at this point. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. But what I've decided to do is on Fridays always do a full glam look. Just because I'm loving natural makeup at the moment, and I forget that every now and again it's really fun to kind of like go balls to the walls. So I'm going to be doing a full-on glam look today. I'm going to keep it pretty wearable. I'm going to do like bronzy, super glowy skin, super grungy eyes and nude lips. So that is the plan of action. So if you'd like to see the look that I create, just keep on watching. Alrighty, so the first thing I wanted to quickly mention before I get stuck into the makeup is that I received, hold on, I'm working with Beauty Bulletin and we're doing a trial for Bio Oil, and this is a new product of theirs. It's called the Bio Oil Dry Skin Gel, and it's such an interesting product and I'm really enjoying it so far, even though I've only had it for a couple of days. But it has the same color as the original Bio Oil, but it's more of a gel and you need a very small amount, and it really helps for dry to very dry skin. So I'll be reviewing that over the next kind of 4 weeks or so. So keep an eye out on my Instagram page. If you don't follow my beauty account, it is at hannahjane_beauty, so go check that out to see updates and kind of progress, photos and things like that. So yeah, let's crack on the makeup. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to start with my eyebrows. Hold on, I am so disorganized. Bad YouTuber. Bad YouTuber. I'm just going to be using my Benecos eyebrow designer in the shade Blonde to quickly fill in my brows. Brows. I'm just going to take, this is so sad, this is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara, and it's like basically I'm scraping off whatever is left from the side of the tube. Oh, no I'm not, because I just broke off the wand. So that's going in the bin, but fear not, I have a backup. I'm going to be using the Catrice Brow Colorist Semi-Permanent Brow Mascara, and quickly just run that through my brows as well. I wouldn't say that this brow gel has like the most hold, but what it does do is it really defines each eyelash individually, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Okay, I'm going to quickly just prime my eyelids with some concealer. And I've got a dirty brush because what's new? I'm going to be using my Naked Basics palette from Urban Decay today. And I'm just going to quickly just run over everywhere, including the crease, with a neutral brown shade called Naked, and this is just to kind of set everything down and kind of start with your transition color. I haven't set my eyelids with any sort of powder or anything, so because the concealer is still a bit tacky, the pigment will always come through a bit stronger. Just be aware of that. I'm currently at the moment really enjoying using some more neutral / cool toned colors. I mean, I do love the warms, but this Naked palette, this is the one that's going to be discontinued soon, so you can still get your hands on it because it's awesome. It kind of all has, it's all very neutral. There's nothing that's too warm, but it's also not too cool, if that makes sense. It's very taupey. Alrighty. So that's what I've got going so far. I'm gonna get rid of that, dip into the darker brown matte shade, and this one's called Buck. And what I'm gonna start doing is I'm just gonna start deepening out the outer side of the eyelid, and then I'm also gonna, with a smaller brush, deepen up the inner corner, so I'm gonna create like a halo eye effect. Now that I have that deeper color placed, I'm just gonna go back in with the lighter over the two shades and round that over the edges again to make sure it's all seamlessly blended. I'm really blowing it out, like I love the blown out smoky. I'm going to clean up all the kind of fallout and mess on the sides afterwards, but I'm not too worried about that now. Also, there's something, oh there, Okay, with a bit of a smaller brush, I'm going to dip into the color called Creep, which is basically black. It does have a few shimmers running through it, but I'm not kind of too phased about that. And once again, I'm just going to deepen out the outer corner. Going back in with my fluffier brush to blend over the edges. So I'm going to tap into the shade called Sidecar, which is kind of like a taupey shimmer. I'm going to grab that on my brush and I'm going to put that on kind of that space that we've kept blank on the inner half of that space. I am taking the shimmer above the crease just because I have a hooded eyelid, and when I kind of open my eyes you lose all the sense of the shimmer if you don't take it above the crease, so that is why I do that. Now I'm dipping into the deeper shade called Hustle, which is kind of like a satin, also kind of taupey neutral shade, and I'm going to put that on the other half of the center of the lid that we left bare. And now I'm just going to do a bit of work to make sure that all the shades are blended together. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to pop on some mascara because I'm not going to be doing any liquid liner today because I want to keep it a bit more fresh. Okay, alrighty, so I've used some of the Bio All Dry Skin Gel just on a couple of dry areas on my face because I am struggling from a bit of eczema at the moment. So I've got a couple of places that are a bit dry and flaky, but I'm going to go for something super full coverage today because we're going with the whole full glam theme, and that is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 125 Natural Rose, and it is quite yellow for me, but once it's kind of all blended out, it's alright. Also just going to be applying some concealer to the usual spots. Under the eyes, chin, center of the nose, forehead. I also like to run just a little bit underneath where I will put bronzer because it just kind of enhances the line of your jaw. As I'm applying the concealer underneath my eyes, I'm also just cleaning up any of the fallout and mess that I want to keep contained on the outer side of the eye as well. I have more foundation on my nose ring than you could possibly imagine. I'm just going to set the areas where I applied concealer. Sorry, felt like you needed to be a bit closer. Set all the areas that I applied concealer with some powder, because I'm a creasy gal. Radio. Bronzer, my fave, the Benecos Natural Fresh Bronzing Dew in the shade Ibiza Nights. And I'm gonna do some hardcore bronzing. I'm not gonna be applying any blush today, but I am just gonna take the bronzer kind of further in towards the nose for a more like sun-kissed look. Like a tan. Like a tan. Ooh, 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 ooh. What can I say? I literally only own one highlighter, and that's this Wet n Wild. With my little baby finger, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that highlight on the inner corner. I'm just going to run some of the matte brown shade under my lower lash line. I'm taking this super low down. I'm also going to go super spidery with the lower lashes. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Just a little tip, if you ever put on lower lash mascara and you kind of smudge it onto the skin underneath. So I'm just waiting for these dogs to not be so fucking crazy. Anyway, what I was saying is that mess of mascara on your skin often just looks like more eyelashes, so it makes them look a bit more dense, especially if you're doing a grunge look like this, then totally doesn't matter. But I'm done with the eyes, so I'm going to quickly pop on to do the lips. And I was going to do something super grunge, but I think I'm going to go with something nude. So I'm going to use my Urban Decay Vice. Shut up, doggies. Okay, I can't stop barking dogs, so grin and bear it, man. My Urban Decay Vice liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. I'm gonna pop that in the center and kind of blur it out. I'm also gonna take my Essence Shine Wet Lip Gloss, pop that down on the bottom, right on top on the Cupid's bow, which is like the equivalent of using highlighter there. I love how I just haven't been in focus for like 90% of this video. Jamie! I'm moving to the light so you can see a better representation of what this makeup looks like. Super grungy on the eyes, super glowy and glossy on the skin. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I will be back tomorrow with another everyday May video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know some video ideas you'd like to see. The barking dogs, man. The barking dogs.